Hello everyone, I just quickly want to take you through the steps on how to import a price list. We first need to make sure that our debtors account is created. So if I go to debtors maintenance or debtors inquiries, I can go and see if I've created or if I have the specific debtor on file. Then I go to stock and price lists. From the price list screen, if I do not have any price lists already listed up top, then the screen would look like this. We would have everything grayed out at the bottom and only the amend list button that I can click on. So if I click on amend list, I'm going to add a specific list for a supplier or a customer price list. You will see up top it's got our options, customers or suppliers. We would like to add a customer price list. If I say amend list, it gives me the screen where I go and add a specific price list. I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to say price book 2022, and I can call it, let's say, Safari, if I know it's a specific debtor or specific customer. Please note that there is a option to say if the pricing that I'm importing is inclusive or exclusive. So I'm going to leave it on inclusive, and I'm going to close my screen. Then you'll see the price list up top. It's selected. Now in IQ we've got a few options. If I go to import, you will see I can generate an example file, or I can import the price list if I'm already ready with the file. So I'm going to show you the example file that I've already exported. It looks like this. It's got the headings up top. Few important things to have a look at. Make sure that you've got the correct pricing. If the price is inclusive, you put your inclusive price in this column. We're not going to apply any discounts. If there was a specific discount structure, we could have imported that. We don't have a second price on that item. This is also according to specific price structures that IQ caters for. We're going to have a start date and an expiry date, which we've imported or changed. Then very important, the column that says is percentage. If that column is true, it means that your discount percentage entered in column C to E or column I to K, that will apply as a percentage or rand value. Then in column O, we've got free stock. So if it says 0, it doesn't apply any free stock to this item. So it means the reason for that and the example of that would be if you actually selling a specific item and you're giving one item for free. But that's not the case that we have at the moment. Right. Where I got these details from, if I look at the price book that was sent to me, this is what the price book would look like. Very important, make sure that your code is exactly the same as it appears in IQ. Otherwise, it won't import that specific price. I'm going to use the inclusive price. So I've already copied the code and the inclusive prices to my price import file. There's the price. There's my codes. Make sure there's no funny stuff in here, funny lines, extra columns or anything like that. And then I save this file. So if I save the file, make sure that you select CSV, delimited. There is a few CSV formats that you can select, but select the first one that says CSV, delimited. And then I just save it on my computer, copy it to the server, and then we are ready to import. If I say import, and I click on import again, it will ask me, listen here, you're busy with this price book. Are you sure you want to override all the other items on the price book? Yes, I'm happy. If I go to my desktop where I've placed the file, there's my import file. I double click on it. Then this is a very important step. It shows you if there was any items that it didn't pick up in your import file, or if there's items in there or stock codes in there that doesn't appear in IQ. So you can preview and print this. You can make a note of it, make a screenshot, go and have a look at those items where they fit in. So I'm just going to say close. I'm happy. Show changes. If I click on show changes, it will show me the price list that was imported, all the prices on that specific stock items. And you will see there's no free stock. There's my price in the first column. I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to apply it now to my customer's account. If I click on apply to, asks me, are you sure you would like to apply this custom price list to a specific customer? Yes, I'm happy. I just repeat the IQ system code. Then if I go to the next screen, you will see that we've got our list of customers. Then you can create a filter to filter for a specific customer. And how to do that? You click on filter, you click on the button where it says press the button to add a new condition. So this is going to tell IQ, I would like to only see the account, or I would just like to apply to a specific account where the account number is like SAF001. You type it the same way that you've got your list of account numbers here, and I say apply. You can also save the filter if needed. Then you will see only that one specific customer that I'm applying it to, and I say accept. Then it would tell me the price list has been applied to the selected accounts. I'm happy with that. Now, very important, always go and test your price list. Make sure that the price list is pulling through. Make sure that it's correct. The first check would be under debtors maintenance. Under debtors maintenance, we've got a column that says sell price number. Now, that's the number of the specific sell price that applies to your customers. So if you would like to view that column in your debtors maintenance or debtors inquiries, you just go to select visible fields and you look for the one that says sell price number. So I know from working with it, sell price number 7 is our own price list or a specific price list. And then obviously we've got our different prices. Let's say selling price 1, selling price 2, selling price 3. So you'll see the cash sales are applied to sell price 1, which is our retail price. Safari is applied to sell price 7. Let's say we have a new customer and we would like to apply that same price list to them. I'm just going to create a test. Say this is a test customer. Then under the debtors maintenance, you can go to the additional information and link it to that specific price list. You can go and select the selling price as own price list, and then up top you can select, okay, I want to add them to the same price book as Safari, and I say accept. Then you'll see the sell price number change to 7. Now let's go and test it. I'm first going to go to my cash sales to see, listen here, didn't I maybe apply this to cash sales also as an error, or maybe made a mistake? So if I search for a specific price, you will see there's a column just to the left of your unit price that says P1, or it will say PL for price list, or P2 for sell price 2. You will see it gives me the normal retail price. So I'm happy with that. Now we can close this screen and we can go and select Safari. And I can type the specific code that was on my price list. You will see that next to the unit price, it says it's a price list that was imported. On the unit price, it will show me the unit price that was in that specific price list. If I click on the 3 dots, it will give you your normal selling prices, retail, wholesale, or alternative price. And there you'll see there's our custom price. So I'm happy with that. Then if I click process and display, I can quickly test that. If I test it on that specific account, there's my invoice. So I just quickly processed my invoice just to test. There's my receipt. If I go to my stock inquiries, I just quickly want to see if it didn't maybe deduct any free stock from my stock item. So there I'll see, okay, no, that was the invoice that I made. That was my test invoice. It's only one item that's deducted. It did pull through the price. So I'm happy with the setup. If there's any questions on the price book or how to import a price list, please let me know. Thank you.